Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, where we look at a deck and see how it does in battle. Today we're going to be looking at a fighting deck using revolving around two cards that I've been wanting to use for a while now, and that is Medicham and Machamp. So we're going to look at the Medicham line here first. We got Meditite, has Smack, does 20 damage. Fairly decent, you know, but we're basically using it for the Medicham, Ancient Traits Medicham, with the Ancient Trait Omega Barrage. This Pokemon may attack twice a turn. If the first attack knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon, you may attack again after your opponent chooses a new active Pokemon. So that's going to be our big hitter here. We can use Calm Mind, heals 30 damage from this Pokemon, which we could use twice, heal 60, or we can just use it once, heal 30. And then we can also use Yoga Kick, either once or twice. Does 30 damage. This attack isn't affected by weakness or resistance. So you can be kicking all day and all night, you know, be doing good stuff. To help with that Medicham, we do have this Machamp line. Of course, we have 3 Machops, you know, they're there. 2 Machokes, because Seismitoad's making it harder for Stage 2 Pokemon, which is just a pain in the butt because they're already hard to do anyway. But then we have Machamp with the ability Fighting Fury. Each of your fighting type Pokemon's attacks does 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. So with Medicham, each Yoga Kick will be doing 50 damage at this point. So you're doing 100 damage in total. Plus, we can also add in Strong Energies to attach another 20 damage to each Yoga Kick. And we also have Fighting Stadiums to attach another 20 if they are EX Pokemon. So if it is an EX, and we also have Muscle Band, forgot about Muscle Band, you can't forget about that. So if we have an EX, at least one Machamp, a Strong Energy, Muscle Band, and we have the Fighting Stadium out, of course, Yoga Kick will be doing plus 80 for each Yoga Kick, so it's 110 for each Yoga Kick. So a total of 220 damage. And that's only with one Machamp. We can get multiple Machamps out, it'll be crazy. It'll be a crazy good time. So, obviously that's good. 1 second here. Bleh. Alright, come on. Just had like a hair in my mouth or something. Like a rivet. But anyway, some supporting roles, we have 3 Halucha. Always good for those Seismitoads. Flying Press does 60. Plus, if you have some Machamps, you can boost that up. Strong Energies, Fighting Stadiums, Muscle Bands, all that crazy stuff. Halucha, and then we also have 2 Landorus. Landorus is always good in a fighting deck, so just chuck a couple of him in there. And that is our Pokemon line here. We also have 1000 Machine. I figured it'd be more useful to grab item or trainer cards out of the discard than searching for cards in this deck, because we have a lot of searching cards as it is. We have 1 Evo Soda for that Medichams or Machokes, or Machamps if we're already at a Machoke. We have the 2 Rare Candies, 1 Starling Megaphone, 2 Switch, and actually I'm going to go over Rare Candies quick because I don't think we've used Rare Candies in any decks so far on this channel. Actually, we did with Hydreigon, but that was a long time ago. But Rare Candies allows you to choose one of your basic Pokemon to play, and if you have the Stage 2 card in your hand, you play Rare Candy, and then you can evolve straight to the Stage 2. So if we have a Machop on the field, and we have a Rare Candy Machamp in our hand, just play both those suckers, you got a Machamp ready to go. And that's how Seismitoad is making Stage 2 harder, because Seismitoad makes it so you can't play Rare Candy. Real annoying, real stupid. But we went over Switch, Starling Megaphone. We have 3 Ultra Balls, 3 Versus Seeker, 1 Colress, our old buddy Colress here. We got 2 Karina. Actually, I want to show you the full art because that's cooler. Look at that. 2 Lysander. 2 N. Typical lineup for supporters here. 4 Professor Sycamore. 1 Teammates. One of my favorite cards. 3 Fighting Stadium. 4 Muscle Band. 5 of the normal Fighting Energy. And then 4 Strong Energy. So we're going to get a battle with this deck here and see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so we got our battle here. This is one of those decks that can go first or second. I typically choose to go first just because I want to start getting Meditites out. But it looks like our opponent had the decision, so they decided to do what they did. It looks like we're going against a fire deck with Escape Ropes, Teammates, Professor's Letter, and Lysander. So maybe Pyroar. But we'll see, I guess. So, in that case, I'll lead with Landorus, because if it is a Pyro deck, I want to start hitting those Pyroars hard, or those Litleos hard, and then we'll put out a Meditite. I will draw my extra card, of course. We see two Kangaskhan, so perfect for our deck. Unfortunately, the Medichamp's attack isn't powered by weaknesses, but we do see a Mew as well. We do see a Professor's Letter come down to get a water and a fire, so it's going to be kind of a mixed water-fire deck, I guess. I guess we'll see where it goes. But we see two Kangaskhan and a Mew right now. So I will just attach to my landers here. I can Ultra Ball away an Ultra Ball and an Evo Sota. And grab my Machop. Grab Machop right over there. And I will forego the end this turn just because I want that Medicham and that Machoke there. And I can just go for a Hammerhead, deal a nice 60 damage to that Kangaskhan, and I'm going to hit the Mew because the Mew is going to be the most annoying thing in this deck, obviously, because they will be able to use attacks from everything. And we see the max potion, or not the max potion, just a normal potion. So, you know, that's going to be annoying. Probably 4 of those in here. But we'll get damage rolling. We'll be able to knock out this Kangaskhan this next turn, and he's actually going to power up the other Kangaskhan. Strange move considering. Oh, he's going to switch one of my Pokemon. I'll put up Machop. Machop. So he's going to switch up the other Kangaskhan's. What's going to happen here, and then he's going to use his Call for Family and start calling for the fam. You know, get him out here. Get him out here. Represent. Let's see what other Pokemon he has in this deck here. He gets to get 2 Pokemon with Kangaskhan, I believe. Yes, he does. 2 basic Pokemon, and they go straight to the bench. So, let's see what he gets. Hopefully nothing too crazy. We might actually still see Litleo or Pyro. Well, we'll see Litleo first. Pyro wouldn't come out quite yet, if he does have it. But let's see what it is. Maybe? Taking a while to find it here. Maybe it's not in there. What he wanted. We do see a Moltres and a Litwick. Confusing at best, but let's put a Machoke onto the Machop here, so we can get him rolling. Let's put Medicham onto our Meditite, and hopefully we can pull one of our switches here with this N. So we'll give him a few extra cards, unfortunately, but what are you going to do? Unfortunately, we do not grab a switch. But we do get some energies here, so we can start powering up Medicham. And I can play Karina next turn, get a Machamp, get a switch, and we can start going to town. Let's end the turn here. I did play Hawlucha, because it can be useful against that Mew, but that's about it. So we'll keep him on the bench until the time comes. Plus, it does have a free retreat cost, so it's not a big deal to have it out here. It's not a big target right now, so should be good to go in that aspect. He's going to attach to the Moltres, start getting that thing powered up. Leaving the Mew on the bench for some, well, I guess he could start powering up the Mew and attack with it. That's what I'm saying would be a good idea, because then you can save your other Pokemon, but it's not my call. He's going to call for family again, get a Kyurem White. Haven't seen that guy in a while. I was kind of wondering if we were going to see Kyurem White with both fire and water type energies in this deck, but we'll see if he actually gets to attack at all or anything. I'm going to attach to the Medicham for the turn. I will play Karina to get our switch and our Machamp like we previously talked about. Let's get Machamp. So there's our Machamp, and then we need a switch card. So I can play Machamp onto Machoke. Good to go in there. And then let's play a switch card into our Landorus. And we will begin seeing some Hammerhead action here. Doing 100 damage to Kangaskhan, enough to knock it out. And then we can hit, what's this, Moltres at 120, Mew is at 120, I'm not too afraid of the Mew because he's not powering up, so I'll hit the Moltres. Actually, I could have hit Kyurem, I guess, because it's got quite a bit of HP. We do grab another Machamp out of our prize cards, and Moltres actually becomes active. Use a potion to heal it up, of course, and we see a Crushing Hammer. Let's see, actually gets a tail, so I was gonna say let's see what it targets down. He actually has another one here too, so let's see what this goes for. Crush Hammer, probably going for the Landorus. Yep, goes for the Landorus. And then he plays a double colorless, able to use Searing Flame, and we're now burned. I have not had a burned Pokemon in, as you can see, it actually pops up with the thing. Burn isn't something you see often in the game, but I think it's, yep, if you get tails, you get hurt by 20. Yep. So that's going to be kind of annoying. But what are you gonna do when they come for you? I guess I could go for another switch. I think that's what I have to do here, just because of burn and not having an energy currently on hand. So I'll play Karina. we'll get another Machamp here, so we can get another Machamp going. Because we do have the rare candy. We also have a Machoke, in case it comes down to that. Sorry guys, clear my throat there. Let me clear my throat. Let's play Machamp. Let's play Switch into the Medicham. Get a nice Medicham up there, and then we can just attack with the Yoga Kick. And it should do actually it'll do enough to knock out this Moltres with our second kick. So bop bop, get out of your Moltres. And we get a nice little prize card, another Machamp. So we got all of our Machamps. Not sure if we have another Machamp. We don't have the space. Well, we do have a space for another Machamp. So if we wanted to go all out power here, we could get a Machamp out there and start kicking. At this point, we could knock out, well, plus 20 more would be 90. We'd have enough to knock out the White Kyurem EX with two Yoga Kicks, so that's something. He has to decide which Pokemon to make active. He's going to make the Litwick active, so if he does that, we're still getting off two Yoga Kicks, and we're going to be hitting two different Pokemon. He's actually going to attach the Rocky Helmet to the Litwick, trying to deter us from kicking it, but I'm still going to do it. I can just Yoga Kick it and then what am I trying to do? What am I trying to say? Calm Mind to heal off the Yoga Kick. We should be good. Unless he's trying to power up the Mew to attack with the White Kyurem. So I will play the rare candy onto the Machamp. Get the Machamp out here. And I could play N, but I'm not going to because that's just stupid. And we went through all the evolution line for that Machamp, so we do still have a rare candy. So I might get rid of this Machoke and this N for an Ultra Ball for a Machamp. Is it worth, though? Is it worth? No, I'll wait one more turn for that. I'm just going to Yoga Kick the crap out of this Litwick. We do take 20 damage, but I'm not too concerned about that, so let's draw a card. We do get our Machamp, so Ultra Balling would have been a waste of our time. Now he has to send up another Pokemon, and depending what it is, I'll either Calm Mind or Yoga Kick. Kangaskhan needs 2 energy to attack. Yep, Comet Punch. So he could bring up that Kangaskhan and Comet Punch, or he can bring up the Mew. Right now we're doing 50, 70, 90 damage with Yoga Kick. So I guess we'll see. If he brings up that Kyurem, for sure I'm Calm Minding, and then I can just double Yoga Kick it next turn. But like I said, we'll have to see, I guess. He does actually bring up the Kangaskhan, so this does open us up for another knockout here. Which I think I'll just do it. Why not? Just Yoga Kick it. Bop. Get out of your Kangaskhan. And then I get my Muscly Band, so yeah. I can attach that to Medicham next turn. Have some Yoga Kick fun. And he's actually going to bring up the Mew here. He does Pokemon Fan Club for a Mew and a Kangaskhan. Now, if he has a Fighting Energy, which he does not, he could, or I mean, a Fire Energy is what I meant to say. Actually, no, wait, never mind. So he's just going to, what is he using? He doesn't have enough energy for any of my attacks, or any of his. Oh, he can Calm Mind, that's about it. He can Calm Mind, and I do win that one here. So, funsies. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, that Yoga Kick's just too strong for some people. It just starts bop, bop, bopping. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Leave any suggestions for decks down in the comment section below. And again, we'll see you next time. Bye. Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos like this one, click on the videos on the screen right now. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button to get notified when new videos go up. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. Bye.